Hi, Jeff Higley with HotelNewsNow.com. I'm at the Hilton Worldwide headquarters in McLean, Virginia. I'm with Chris Nassetta, the President and CEO of Hilton Worldwide. Chris, thanks for joining us.
Jeff, great to have you. Thanks for coming.
Do you have any plans for an IPO or to sell any of your current brands?
No, on selling the brands, I know there have been random rumors about that. Let me clarify it once and for all. We have no plan to sell any of our brands and have never had any plan or discussion about selling any of our brands. Each, one of the core value propositions of this company are our 10 brands. They all are connected into the system and help create the power of the overall enterprise that we have. And they're all important to us in terms of our growth, as I've already described, both in the U.S. and overseas. And so there's no plan, no discussion. We are not going to be selling any of those brands. In terms of an IPO, I think it's premature to talk about it. We're owned by private equity. They're terrific partners. Blackstone just invested in their co-investors another $800 million in our enterprise in the last few months. I think suggests a strong level of support for what we're doing and where this company is going. I think they feel great about the long-term prospects of the business. As a private equity entity, at some point they will look for an exit opportunity somewhere down the road that could involve an IPO, but at this point there's nothing on the immediate horizon, and it's premature to really discuss it.
On the financial side of things, you refinanced about $4 billion worth of debt this year. And now there are
We eliminated about $4 billion, not refinanced.
You eliminated. So what does that do for you as a company going forward?
Listen, I think that, I say the bottom line is the company's in great condition from a financial point of view. We have a great balance sheet, extended maturities on all of our debt. But really, as I looked at it and Blackstone looked at it, and frankly our lender community looked at it, we all realized that we have one of the great companies, the preeminent company in the lodging space, one of the great companies in the world, and to make sure that we had maximum flexibility to be able to achieve our strategic objectives over time, that we'd be in a better position if we had lesser debt and longer maturities, and obviously more flexibility as a result of that on the balance sheet. And so we collaboratively, as between the management and our sponsors led by Blackstone and the lender group, worked out a deal that ultimately was unanimously supported. I think we were in good shape before, and I think we're in exceptionally good shape now, and do have that flexibility to do what we need to do and compete in the marketplace.
Chris, can you kind of sum up 2010 for us? How has Hilton performed during 2010? 2010
has been a pretty good year. Really, in the end, I think will be a very good year for us. We started out the year, like most in the industry, thinking that it was going to be another challenging year coming after 2009, which was the most challenging year in the history of our business. And we've, I think, been pleasantly surprised with the level of recovery we've seen, really driven by the occupancy side of the business, and really that occupancy coming incrementally from greater travel on the corporate side, both corporate transient, and corporate group travel. So I think we're going to finish the year feeling, having had a very good year from a RevPAR growth point of view.
Chris Nassetta, it's always a pleasure catching up with you. Thank you so much for your time.
Good to see you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Okay.